the game a little bit easier. It slows it down for you, which makes it easier.
We have another open three, air ball this time. Tully with the rebound. He's going to be tripped on that one. It was incidental, but obvious.
Yeah, he didn't hide that very well. Luckily, nobody was hurt. Referees caught it.
It's going to be Caleb Williamson's second personal foul. Nevin Honeycutt checks out. As number 12, William Schaefer, checks back in for the Skyhawks.
We alluded to that rotation. Kingery just keeps throwing bodies at these Indians.
And they're running. So, Sissonville, they've played 6 people so far, and that's hard to have only a 6-man rotation. Tully over to Belcher. Cross-court pass over to Harm. No, Dave Ward. I just saw a big body. Glass cut off the face there, but he missed it. Ward missed the 3. 25-10 remainder score. 5:15 remaining in the half. As a shot was blocked from behind Austin Crawford, and the rebound goes to Harmon. And now Jesse Belcher is going to be looking down the floor. That's a good point guard. When he never looks at the floor, he's always looking up the court.
Right.
Missed by Dave Ward. Harmon with the putback. He has 16. Hasn't had to go to the free throw line yet.
Yeah, he's making his case right now early for the POG. I'm not going to curse him with it, but he's making a good, strong case.
Even if everything stays the same, the closest to him is Dave Ward with 6.
You look at this game here, and as the subs come in and out, Scott standing up straight, breathing well. Sissonville on their knees,
red-faced,
hands on the knees.
I can see that.
And I don't think that they really expected the kind of tempo. They were like us.
Here we go. We got a trailer system. Had Harmon as trailer. Harmon, that's what I'm talking about. Go Harmon, a team player. He was upset because no one on Scott's team went over and helped Dolan off the floor, and he sprinted from just inside the half-court line to make sure he had someone there helping him.
It shows good sportsmanship and the bond that you gain through high school sports with your teammates. It's an everlasting bond.
Absolutely. I'm sure you still have friends. I know I have friends from my old high school days.
Oh, absolutely.
Just from the teams, There's always that. Remember that time?
Yeah, there's always memory lane.
You ain't gonna believe remember that one time we did on that one trip? We threw that stuff out the bus window. We were so cool. I don't know. Maybe that was an Ohio thing. Yeah?
I'm just gonna try not to commit. I'm not gonna say I'm guilty right now.
I plead the fifth. Pulling the Don Blankenship. Too much.
Just right.
Yeah. Just how we like it at WVSN. 27-10 is your score. 4:44 remaining on the clock here in the first half. As 23 on their end. Now Dave Ward actually picking up his third personal foul, so that's something we have to keep an eye on, John.
Yeah, Coach K, it's a wonder he's got him in the game with a 17-point lead.
The way Harmon's playing, though. Well, Harmon's on the bench, actually. I didn't even see him get taken out. Honeycutt came back in. That's why. Okay.
As soon as you say that, Harmon stands up and goes to the scorer's table. He's going to come back in the game.
All right, and he joins William Schaefer as Dave Ward and Dolan check out.
Yeah. We'll probably – that might be done for Dave for the first half with them 3 fouls.
Yeah, you got a 17-point cushion. There's no need to rush. And if something does happen, you still got him rested up over there on the sideline.
Right. But, Dave's a competitor. He'll want to get back in the game.
And Nevin Honeycutt with the rebound off the Zach Nell miss. Zach Nell having a hard time getting things going here for Sissonville. He's 0 of 3 from deep. And Sissonville, again, just having a hard time getting everything to go together, coherent.
Yeah, they just look real stagnant right now on the offensive end. On defense, they're at least a half a step behind their man. Listen, you can't play man-to-man defense playing from behind your guy.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's hard to play man when you're already smoked.
That's right, yeah. He's going to beat you by 2 steps.
And Nevin Honeycutt, kicks it all out to number 30, Tully. Now out to Jesse Belcher. And the ball was stolen away by Zach Nell. He's going to go down the floor. Nice pump fake, but no shot, no good. Tully with the rebound, and And wow, they let them play. Good go, refs.
Yeah.
You know, just letting them go at it. Now Jesse Belcher comes free, and there was a pile down there. And Tully was one of them involved, and see if he can get his reward for running back down the court, and he does.
Yeah, that looked real good right there. He anticipated the pass, stepped into the shot, made it.
And 29-10, as this going from bad to worse for the Sissonville Red Indians.
Yeah, they're just Sissonville Indians. Yep. Yeah, but Tony, I'll tell you what, I'm going to give you props. There's been a lot of names thrown at you today, at both of us. You know, team names, player names.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's just as much you as it is me, man.
I tell you, it's tough on a tournament day like this. We get about 15 minutes in between each game. We're trying to gather rosters and finish up the last game. It's been a day.
It's a complete day and a fulfilling day. I've never been happier.
I'll tell you
what.
what.
I've never been happier broadcasting games, and thank you folks for not laughing me out of the building as soon as I decided I was going to get involved down here with Southern West Virginia athletics.
Well, the best thing is if they're laughing to me, they're watching it in their living room, so we may not hear them. Oh, man.
If you guys laugh at me, that's fine. Ain't gonna hurt my feelings none. If I'm getting some kind of reaction, that's all I care about.
If they want to laugh at you, tell them to come on down to Stevens. We can laugh down there together.
Yeah, I'll laugh back at them after I give them a good car deal. I promise it'll be fair if you laugh at me. That's a perception we need to put out there of our sponsor. And back down here we have another foul on Sissonville. 29-10 remains your score.
This Sissonville team, we talk about conditioning and what it means for your team to be in shape. You're watching it right here on WVSN. This Sissonville Indian team is gasping.
Yeah, they were getting run right off the court. And, it's kind of surprising because they scored 97 on Tuesday or Wednesday. So, you would think that they're used to running gun, but I think they were pushing the tempo the other night, not running the other team's tempo.
Right. Yeah, they're playing two Scott's game right now, and it's not working out for them.
Matt Dolan misses the front end of the 1-and-1.
This will be interesting. Scott with neither big man on the floor.
Has 2:50 remaining as a three is going to be put up and no good by Zach Nell. Again, having a cold shooting night. Matt Dolan over to Jesse Belcher. Belcher kicking it back out to Dolan after penetrating in. Now gives it over to William Schaefer. Schaefer loses his balance there for temporarily. Nice pump fake, and they're going to say, well, now we know why it was so nice because he dragged that pivot foot there a little bit. Traveling violation is the call.
Yeah, you can definitely fake somebody out if they'll let you walk just a little bit. But that one didn't slip.
Man, this is the Boston Celtics and Miami Heat. That wouldn't have been probably wouldn't have been a traveling violation.
No.
But we're at the Civic Center in Madison, West Virginia at the Coalfield Shootout, and nice D by Jesse Belcher. Did all he could do. Yeah, no call, but still had solid defense and altered the offensive set from Sissonville. Now kicks it back out on the side baseline shot. No good right there by number 5. And that's going to be Charlie Gray.
We're here at the 2-minute mark. It's Scott 29, Sissonville 10. I'm John Foster. He's Tony Lane. We're WVSN.
And you're locked and loaded here on Southern West Virginia as high school action as you're watching right now. Scott Skyhawks led by that man right there, Justin Harmon, who now has 9 field goals made. I believe he's 9 of 10. I think he's missed 1.
Right.
So he's shooting a staggering 90% from the floor right now. And Tully's going to get charged with a reach-in violation. And that was pretty obvious. It's right there in front of the official.
Yeah, he alluding back to Harmon on that field goal percentage. Tell you, it's real easy to shoot that high of a percentage when you've mastered that up and under like he has, right around the basket. Get your man up in the air, pump fake, spin, up and under.
And Justin Harmon, I just want to point out, hasn't committed a foul, hasn't taken a foul shot. That's how clean of a game he's played.
Wow. Good stat.
Yeah. Every once in a while, I'm limited up here, but pull the old cat out of the bag. 31-12 is now your score. 19-point lead for Scott. As now Dolan gets it over to Nevin Honeycutt. Now up top to Jesse Belcher. Over to Dolan. He's going to hoist up the three. In and out. No good. And they're going to get Harmon over the back. And that was only a matter of time. And now I am no longer Nostradamus. He has a foul. Yes, folks, I did just compare myself to Nostradamus, and I apologize to you for that. We're getting a little loony. We're going on like our 5th straight hour of talking here.
Yeah, as my oxygen comes back to my brain. Just such a great day of basketball. As I look around, there's so many other coaches from Scott High School that are here, to get behind Jason Kingery and his boys. I like that, Alice Scott, and we tip our hat to them for coming out and supporting one another.
Absolutely, I wouldn't agree more with you. A big old family around here, and what I like most about down here is how the fanmanship normally shifts. Like, let's just say, for example, Scott doesn't make the playoffs, state playoffs, for some freak accident or something else happens, and Logan would, or vice versa. Logan or Scott's going to support that area because they want the region of Southern West Virginia to hold the state championships.
Right. Well, Southern West Virginia athletics is kind of looked down upon if you go, above Kanawha County. They don't think a whole lot of good athletes come from down here, and we're just out. Scott's just another school. It's just out to show them that there is talent in the Coalfield.
Absolutely, and we're here to bring it to you, folks, here on WVSN. As Harmon, 31-15, under a minute to go. Harmon had the ball. Now he gets it back down low from Belcher. And Harmon now with 20 points in the first half.
If I'm Sissonville's coach, I'm asking my players, how do you lose Justin Harmon in the middle? The middle of the defense. You lose him.
Well, how do you just lose Justin Harmon anyway? 6'7", 260.
Yeah, he's just a man.
I just can't believe 3 years.
Well,
that's all he's been playing.
All day long we've been talking about humble kids. He falls right in that category as well.
He's shot for an interview. Normally most kids when we go up to, they're like doing cartwheels to get up there, and he's like, don't you have anybody else?
Yeah, interview one of my teammates or something. Is his type of mentality. Team first, I later, and that'll bode well not only in his athletic career but his life as well.
And they try to get it to Harmon. They had the right idea, but maybe not the best of angles to try to work it down into him there. But 33-15, 18-point lead, under 10 seconds to go. Shot up, no good. Let's see if Jesse Belcher has time. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Jesse Belcher, ladies and gentlemen, coast to coast.
With 2.7 left, he beat the buzzer right there, and he's going to be shooting free throws. 3 points the old-fashioned way.
Absolutely. Nevin Honeycutt checking out, and number 35, a new face for Scott. Sophomore Nicholas Markham, a 6-foot, 165-pound sophomore. Number 4, Ryan Honeycutt. I believe that's the younger brother of Nevin Honeycutt.
Number 2 and number 33 also checked in for the Sissonville Indians.
That would be
Zach Knoll, number 33, and Caleb Wilkinson.
Both starters, and hey, watch out.
Yep.
And that's the score at half, 36-15. All Scott Skyhawks on WVSN here, WVSportsnet.com, as Justin Harmon leads the way with 20 points. And, well, John, I don't know if the score kind of says it all. Scott came ready to go, and Sissonville's still trying to find their way.
Well, they came out, Scott did set the tempo. They said, we're not going to slow it down. We're going to run the floor. Our big guys can outrun yours, and